Opening now to the 7 directions, beginning with the north, direction from which our winter comes, element of earth. We honor our spirit guides and helpers of the north. We honor our ancestors of bone and blood. Turning to face the direction of the east, the direction from which our springtime comes, element of air, our spirit guides and helpers of the east. Turning to face the direction of the south, the direction from which our summer comes, element of fire, our spirit guides and helpers of the south. And turning to face now the direction of the west, direction from which our autumn comes, element of water, spirit guides and helpers of the west. We look down now to face the direction of below, direction of Mother Earth and all of our siblings and kin of plant, stone, animal, the fairy folk, the elemental spirits. And we look up now to face the direction of above, direction of Father Sky, Grandmother Moon, sisters and brothers of the great star nations, archangels, benevolent spirit guides and helpers. We honor these 6 directions as we face now the direction of within, the 7th direction, the direction of the heart. As we allow our awareness to sink deeper and deeper into the heart, the place where we feel wild and free, the heart, where we are reminded that all is one. All is one. All is truly one. And breathing now into that place of centeredness as you are centered on the vertical axis, centered between the directions of east, west, north, and south. Feel your energy field expanding to the sides, expanding above and below, and expanding within, in the heart. Keep breathing into this place of your center as you move through this journey through the 9 dimensions. The first dimension, the iron core crystal in the center of Earth. Find your breath and find your feet. Move your head from side to side, very gently up and down. Let your head drop gently, softly towards your chest. Go only as far as it will let you. Breathe into the little stretches you're making. Notice how your breath helps lubricate the stretches. Raise your head back up and take another breath, a longer one this time. 5 full seconds in and 5 full seconds out. Now slowly raise your shoulders up on both sides towards your ears. Take a deep breath as you do this and hold it, just as you hold your shoulders up high as they can go. And then poof, let out the air, and let your shoulders drop. Shake your head a bit to loosen your neck even more, and try another breath with shoulders up to your ears, and then again, let those shoulders drop like lead weights. Don't be afraid to experiment. Sometimes we're really tight in the neck and shoulders, and it takes a number of times to relax. Notice where your attention is. You are focusing just on one thing right now, using your breath to help you relax your neck and shoulders. Now, feel gravity. Feel the weight of your body in the chair you're sitting upon, or the bed or surface you are lying upon. Let yourself feel the weight. Let yourself feel very heavy. This is called relaxing with gravity. Feel gravity like a blanket with little magnetic weights in it, a blanket that has just the perfect amount of attraction to hold you to earth. Enjoy your blanket. This is your very own gravity blanket. Now find your feet. Where are they? If they are on the floor, begin to feel the floor through all parts of your feet. If they are on the bed, do the same. Find the edges, the toes, your heels. Take a grip on the floor or the surface with your toes just to feel more connection. Put your attention on the air that is touching your feet. See if this helps you find them. And now find your breath and your feet at the same time. Breath, feet, breath, feet. Can you feel the top of your head as you inhale? Can you feel it as if there is a tiny air hole on top of your head? Go ahead and experiment. Maybe the air comes in through the bones of your head, not just through one hole. Be aware of what is above you as you become more aware of your feet and your breath. Crown, breath, feet, feet, breath, crown. Good. Now picture a column of white light, of laser beam light, coming from the top of your head to your feet. Go ahead, take your time. Now make it bigger, more tangible with each breath you take. This is your column of white light, so enjoy it. Get to know it. Take your time. Now, as you begin to feel and see this column of white light, begin to let this column descend beneath your feet into the floor, the surface, and the space beneath your feet. Keep letting it go deeper and deeper. See it entering earth beneath you, beneath your feet, and where you are still sitting or lying down. This is your column of light, your light. Focus on it. See where it takes you. Begin to picture a crystal, a large crystal, the size of a city at the center of the earth. See your light begin to penetrate that crystal. See your column of white light descending beneath you as it begins to shine into this gigantic crystal. Notice what is happening. Take your time. You are very solid now, and you are in the crystal. You are the crystal. See the white light all around you now, bouncing and reflecting off the sides of this gigantic crystal at the center of Earth. You have come home. This is your center. See if you find anything special just for you in this center. Take your time. Breathe gently as you do this. Notice the column of light above you running through your head and back to the surface of Earth. This is your lifeline, your way to the world above. Notice how easily you can move from one place to another. Core, surface. Core, surface. Notice how easily you can move with just your breath. Core, surface. Core, surface. You are anchored, yet you can move back and forth, back and forth. Now, pay more attention to your breath once again. 5 seconds in. 5 seconds out. Find your shoulders. How do they feel? Can you find their outer edges, their outer points, where your arms meet them? Good. Now continue to breathe. 5 in. 5 out. And move your neck and head from side to side, up and down gently. How are you feeling? A bit heavy? Good. You've slowed down to earth pulses, to the pulses of the iron core crystal. Take your time re-entering your space. Drink a glass of pure water and remember your journey. Write down what you found. Perhaps take a walk slowly. Feel your feet on the ground. Take your time. You have the whole rest of your life to live. The second dimension, the Telluric world. Feel your arms on the surface where you are sitting or lying down. Feel how they make contact with the surface. Feel what is inside your arms and what is outside your arms. Feel all the tiny things and happenings going on inside of your arms. Feel all the tiny things and happenings going on outside your arms, all around you. Consider all the surfaces you are touching with your body and with your mind. Your mind observes, notes. It is curious. It just wants to feel with your body where you are. inside your body and outside your body. You are not alone. Notice all the life around you and inside of you. Little tiny creatures that only microscopes can see. You know they're there, even though you cannot actually see them. You know they're there just by the feel of them. You are full of millions upon millions of little tiny creatures, little bodies inside your body. They live with you inside your cells, inside your molecules, in your blood, your skin, your tissues, your bones. Feel, get in touch with the creatures outside of your body, in the air, in the waters, in the ground. See where they come from. See their source. See how many of them there are. See if you can even begin to imagine how many there are. Now, begin to notice the creatures you like, the ones you feel good about, the ones you feel close to. And if you can, notice the ones that you cannot see so well, that you don't feel as close to, that seem to be there visiting, the uninvited ones. See with your expanded, observing, all-intelligent mind if you can find a way to speak with all these creatures, communicate with them. See with the power of intention, or with the power of just knowing and observing. If you can contact them like sweeping them with a great light from the beacon of your brain, see if they pay attention. Go ahead, give it a try. Be creative. It's only you here, no one else is watching but the creatures. See what you can do. Go on doing this for as long as it takes to get in touch with these creatures. Find out the ways to do this best. Try sitting very still or lying on the ground in a safe, sunny place. And let your body find its creatures, those on the inside and those on the outside. Notice how the creatures on the inside seem connected to the ones on the outside, and those on the outside to those on the inside. Notice the families, the clans, the alliances. Get to know them by feeling them and seeing them with your incredible sight. When you are ready, bring your attention back to your present moment. The third dimension, linear time and space. You are free and floating on your back on a warm body of water. There is water under you, air above you, and you are relaxed, safe, and content as you float perfectly on this body of water. Your head is relaxed, heavy, supported. Your thoughts are slow, And all you have to do is notice things, observe things that are going on inside your head. See what you can see going on in there and in the rest of your body. Take your time. Did you know that you have 4 brains inside your head? First, let's find your reptilian brain. It is down low at the base of your cranium, deep inside, protected and ancient. Your reptilian brain knows. It is instinctual. It listens to your body, perched right there close to your spine and neck and to the rest of your body. Your blood supply goes right through it. This brain is wise and gives you insights as long as you listen to it. It knows touch, hot and cold, wet and dry. It knows what is good for it and what is not good for it. Next, find your mammalian brain. It sits above and wraps around the edges of your reptilian brain. It knows when you need to fear and when not to, when to run and when not to. It uses the powers of sight and scent to find food and safety. It uses the powers of discernment to decide what action to take next. It warms when it has companionship of others. Now, let's find your human brain. It's right there through the middle of your head, front to back, wrapped over your mammalian brain like a sheathing, like an insulation, like a second growth, a second thought, opening a new possibility. It came about through thousands of years of discernment and wanting to remember those discernments. It wants to store bits of information as food for thought, like a squirrel saving acorns in the ground. Notice thoughts. This brain has many of those. Brilliant bits of energy bursts shooting through these circuits at close to light speed. Thoughts. Finally, let's find your neocortex brain. It is the extra stuff in front, behind your forehead. You feel it like an energy burst there. It pulses when you have an especially brilliant insight or vision. It loves ideas and ideals. The things you want to create, to see happen in your life or in the lives of those you know. Sometimes those ideals become real, and our neocortex warms our forehead, causing our whole face to relax and a smile to form on our lips. See if one is ready to form on yours. Now, come back to floating on the surface of the water. Feel the sun rise in the sky and warm your head. Feel the 4 brains inside your head and enjoy the feeling of new understandings. Return your focus. The 4th dimension, the world of myths and archetypes. Ask yourself, do you know feelings that come from inside yourself and feelings that come from outside yourself? Do you know feelings you have created for yourself and feelings others created for themselves. We all have many feelings. All I'm asking is, can you sort them out a bit instead of feeling them as one big ball of feelings? Can you follow the threads back to their source? Pick a big feeling, any big feeling, whatever comes to you at this time. It could be just a feeling or a feeling with an image attached. Go ahead, see what comes to you. A good way to do this is lying on your bed or on the floor or out on the ground where no one will bother you. Put your hands behind your head. Cradle it. Good. Now, catch that feeling. No matter what it is, catch it. See what it is. Okay, now, take that feeling and any image attached to it and make it bigger. See it from all sides, top, bottom, left, right. See and feel what it does inside your body, especially to your solar plexus. Your solar plexus is like the face of a drum. It sounds when you strike it with a drumstick. Boom, 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 boom. Do you have that big feeling? Are you feeling it at your drum belly, your solar plexus? Are you seeing any images or feeling any other feelings attached to this feeling? If so, follow them and make them bigger too. It's like a big knot that you can only untie when you make it bigger, just like a knot in your shoelace. Take your time. Feel space opening in the knot as you untie it. Breathe. Remember your body, your own energy. And this is only an exercise, an entertainment, a learning experience. Are you beginning to see this giant feeling? To really feel this giant feeling? Can you find out where it's coming from? Where it started? Can you see how you can change it by knowing where it began? How it will go away once you understand how it got there. Sometimes this is hard, sometimes not so hard. Take whatever time you need. If you think this is more than you can handle right now, stop and find your breath. Find your body. Find your way back to gravity, to your feet. If you want to continue, continue and let the learning begin. Once you know where the feeling is coming from, see how you can change the feeling, how you can make it go away by understanding why it got there in the first place. Maybe there's some action you need to take, and it will take away this feeling. Maybe someone you need to speak to. All that matters is that the feeling goes away and stops pounding on the drum at your belly. Write something down if you like, or take a sip of water. Pause this if you need more time. Once the feeling passes, the pounding stops at your belly, you know you have succeeded. Smile to yourself and know that you can do this again anytime one of those feelings gets going in your body. The more you do this, the quicker, more efficient you will be at getting to the source of what's bothering you. Notice how nice it feels when you are relaxed, how safe you feel. Good work. The fifth dimension, Samadhi and the Pleiadians. Take a few moments to catch up with yourself. Find your breath. Find your feet. Remember how you felt after you tracked your feelings to their source? Remember what it felt like to have the weight off your shoulders, off your abdomen, how freely you could breathe. Remember that feeling and take another breath, this time a cleansing one, drawing air all the way from your feet to your chest. Try it again until gently you can create that feeling from feet to chest. Feel the movement, the air traveling through your body. Remind yourself that you are the one creating this feeling. You. See if you can raise the corners of your lips just a little bit. See what it feels like to have a smile on your lips. Hold that feeling. Hold that smile with your next breath. Take another breath and feel this one right at your heart. Let the air come in right through the middle of your chest. This is you breathing, no one else. This is your movement of air, your life force in action. Identify that. Now, begin to feel your chest expand each time you take another breath. Take your time. There's no need to breathe fast. Just slow and easy, enjoying each cycle of inhale and exhale. Breathe 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. Notice the difference. Each time you breathe, expand your chest a bit more. Feel what it feels like to make it bigger, more open. Visualize your heart and see it expanding. Tune in to movement, all things moving in your body. And the color green. Open the space around your heart at the center of your chest, wider and wider. See how wide you can get it open. Take a few breaths to get fully open. Let it open naturally, the way that it wants to. Stay right there, steady, centered, and see how your head feels. Notice how your abdomen feels. Take note of these feelings and stay with your breath. Easy in, easy out, rising and falling. Opening your heart as much as it wants to open. Good. Now let yourself become aware of any other energy in the room. Is it sunlight? The sounds from the street outside? the song of a bird, a voice somewhere in the house. Greet those energies with your heart. See what that feels like. See if you can let a little of this energy into your body through your heart. See if you can send a little energy from your heart to meet this energy. Be creative. Do this any way you like. Now, with your eyes closed, imagine someone you would like to be with. It can be anyone from your present life or from your past. Let that person come to your attention. See their face and feel that person from the center of your chest. Feel your heart gently making contact with that person's heart. If you need to ask for or receive forgiveness from that person, do so from your heart. Speak to that person from your heart. Let it take time if necessary. Know that there are no time constraints on this feeling. If you want to just send love to that person with your heart, do so, and enjoy the sensation of sending love from your heart. Experiment with how you send the love energy. Aim it, or just let it glow all around that person. Paint this person with the paintbrush from your heart. This person could be a pet, an animal, a tree, a plant, a friend, a relative, a lover, any living thing, past or present. Whoever it is, stay with that one person and let the process continue until there is no more energy to send or receive. Now, take another breath and bring your attention to your chest area. How is it? Does it seem more open than when you started? Does it hurt a little bit around the edges? Then breathe and let your breath be a paintbrush for your heart. Bring cool, moist, healing energy to your opened heart. Thank your body for being able to open up so much, and know that each time you do this, you'll be able to open more and more. The little hurts are just a part of the process of opening. Visualize putting a healing salve on these hurts, and thank your heart for being so willing to open and receive. Now, bring your attention to your breath and to your feet, to the column of energy running from your chest to your feet. Remember the feeling of your open heart and know that you can return there anytime you want. Open your eyes and take a final cleansing breath. See if you can find another smile on the corners of your lips. The sixth dimension, sacred geometry and Platonia. Find your breath. Notice where it enters your body. Does it come in from all around you, or just in through your nose or mouth? Take another breath and see if you can get the breath to come right in through your throat, from the front of your throat and through the back of your neck. Try a few breaths this way, gently and slowly. Become aware of your shoulders. Notice how the air comes into your body right in the middle of your shoulders, right where they meet. Close your eyes and visualize your shoulders like feathers that meet in the middle at your throat. See how light you can make your shoulders. See if you can make them rise and fall gently and gracefully with each breath. See how your throat is where they meet. Become aware of all the outer layers of your body. See if you can see yourself like an envelope with energy inside and a surface holding it all together. See what that shape looks like and feel what it looks like. Get a good sense of that shape. Now put your attention onto the left side of your body. Just see what it feels like. See what it looks like. Occupy the left side of your body with your senses. See what comes to you. See how far off of your body this feeling goes. And when you've seen and felt enough for now, put your attention onto the right side of your body. See what it looks and feels like. Let your senses go there to the right side of your body. Take note of what you find. Is it different from the left side of your body? If so, how is it different? Now put your attention onto the space in front of your body. Occupy this space with your senses. See what happens when you place your attention onto this space. What happens each time you take a new breath in this space? Just notice what you find there. And then when you have seen and felt enough, go to the back side of your body, the space behind you. What is that like? Can you see it with your inner eye? Can you sense it with your senses? See what you find there. Take your time. This can be a little slow at first, but notice what you find there using any one or more of your senses. Now, put your attention onto the space beneath your feet, whether you have your feet on the ground or resting on a horizontal surface. What can you feel at the base of your feet and in the space around the base of your feet? How big is this space? Is there any space at all? Can you feel or see anything in this space? What is it like for you? Finally, put your attention on the space above your head, above your crown. Visualize what is up there. Is it big and expansive, or just another place? Can you feel or see anything at all? If so, see if you can make it bigger, more clear by taking a new breath. And take note of what you find. Now, on your next breath, visualize your whole body once again. See if your body looks or feels any different from before. This meditation allows you to identify and work with your 6-dimensional energy body, your wireless anatomy that holds your form in place. This is a good meditation for helping you take your space on the planet by helping you to see how you occupy your space on the planet. The 7th dimension, the galactic highways of light. Sit back or lie down and let your body find itself. Find your breath. Find your feet. Let go of your brain for a while. It's like a muscle, and it's been working hard for you. Let your eyes relax. They've been working hard too. Let your eyes just notice the light and colors around you and the spaces around you as a big, soft, comfortable blur. The only focus you need is to focus on these words, and you can do that slowly as you breathe, letting your body settle a bit more with each breath. Become aware of each breath as it comes into your head. See if you can feel how each breath seems to fill your head right out to the edges. Play with this feeling inside your head. Breathe slowly and mindfully. This is like giving your brain a massage. Experiment. Continue to relax your eyes to make your focus soft, and continue to relax and settle down into your body. Now, become aware of the middle of your forehead as you breathe. Let each new breath come into your body through this area. How does that feel? Can you feel an opening there? Can you visualize this happening inside your head? Notice any sensations you may be feeling there, and just stay with your breath and with these sensations. Now, find your mind. Your mind is where thoughts come from. Your mind is your brain being conscious of itself. It should feel relaxed and soft. It is resting. Now see if you are curious about anything, some place or thing you'd like to travel to. See with your inner sight where to go. See if you can hear any tones, high or low, beckoning from a distance. Travel with your mind to anywhere you want to go. Breathe. See how each breath takes you farther and farther. How each breath makes each vision clearer and clearer. Stay with this vision as long as you want. Let the vision teach you, show you. Enjoy your visit, your ability to see at a distance. And when you're ready to return, travel into your mind through the middle of your forehead. Dial up another vision. Go to another place, any place, experiment. You are traveling the lines of light in the galaxy. And when you are ready, take a deep breath and find your body. Find your feet. Feel the center of your forehead. Become aware of your breath filling your whole body. Remember the visions you've received and know that it is there for you to return to at any time. The eighth dimension, divine mind. Find your breath. Find a column of light following your breath from the top of your head to the bottom of your spine. Take your time and let the light find you as you find the light inside yourself. Let your gaze be soft, and using your inner sight, see yourself as a column of white light. See your whole body as light. See yourself relaxed and whole and radiant. This is your light body. Place your tongue lightly on the roof of your mouth and breathe. See yourself as transparent, as pure energy. Stay perfectly still and relaxed and continue to breathe in even breaths in and out. Notice that you are able to observe yourself as you do this. Place your attention onto the crown of your head. Let your next breath enter the body through this area. You may feel sensations at your crown. Simply notice them. Continue breathing gently. Now, using your senses, take notice of what is around you. Do you see something or someone? Do you hear anything? What is it telling you? Can you taste or smell anything? What is it? Honor your senses. They are here to assist you. Take your time. This is like prayer. It goes on until it's done. This message is just for you. Ask your innermost self, what is the teaching here? What teaching is there from my light body today? See if you can get a message, a sensory image. You will know when it's completed. Now, put your focus back onto your light body and the column of light with each breath. And let your eyes begin to focus on the space around you and return to your awareness of yourself in your physical body in the room where you're sitting or lying. The ninth dimension, the black hole in the center of the Milky Way. Center yourself. This means pull all of your energy to your center, like a magnet attracting little metal filings to itself. Let your midline, your energy column, be that magnet. Feel yourself like a magnet, pulling all the parts of your body towards your center. This means your thoughts, your feelings, your past experiences, your future experiences. They are all drawn inward towards your center. Now close your eyes and see this process in action. See all the parts of you being drawn energetically to your center. See them speeding to you, all of them. Do this until there is nothing more to draw to yourself. Be patient. This may take a little while. The goal is to get to a place where there is no more. Finally, where there is only silence. Sit or lie in the silence of yourself. Be in this emptiness. Be in this completeness, this sense of the whole. Empty but whole. Hear these words in your head. Empty but whole. Notice what's going on around you. You might like to put your fingers together. Either have all five, meet all five, or just have the index finger and thumb on each hand touching each other. Experiment. Do what makes you feel most whole. Now become aware of your breath. Feel the breath coming inside you and going outside yourself. Let the space outside of you do the breathing. Be breathed by the space outside of you. Go ahead, try it. Notice the difference between breathing and being breathed. Just notice. Now expand your consciousness way outside the room you're in. Let your consciousness go out into the stars, into the galaxies outside of our planet. See if you can find the center of our galaxy. Let yourself be drawn to it like a magnet. The magnet inside of you will help. Find that place that attracts you the most, like a giant magnet. Stay with this feeling of attraction. Notice what it feels like in your body. Feel and hear what else comes along. Stay perfectly still and breathe evenly as you do this. Notice that you are still seated or lying down, yet you are light years outside of yourself. Now, become aware of the room around you. Become aware of how the energies in the room come into you and how the energies in you go into the room. Notice the circulation of energy. Picture the galactic center in your mind, and then picture this room. See how they relate. Simply take notice. Now, take a deep breath and open your eyes. Stay with your breath. Take whatever time it needs for you to feel fully present in this room. Thank Galactic Center for attracting you, and know that you can travel there anytime, at any moment. It is always there for you.